We are live. Good morning, everybody. It's Lunch with Len. It's March 26th. And what I had intended today, guys, and we have a relatively small. Oh, wait, somebody else is here. Who's here? Who's here? Here's Bob Miller's here. Come on over, Bob. Get your butt over here. Um, what I thought we'd do today, guys, because we haven't had a chance to do it in 2 weeks, is just a little roundtable work session. Where are we at and getting ready to try to make it to L1, if anything. And I will start. I will start, and I will confess that I've really fallen off the wagon here in the last week and a half or so, and I got to get back on it. I have started to call my. I'm going to bring up the ROD leads, MLM ROD. I have started calling the other set of leads, those we were supposed to be calling. I'm done. I'm through 15 of them. And I need to call some more of those. And so far, I've found a couple of bad phone numbers and left a bunch of messages. I only talked to one person and they weren't interested, so that's where I am with that. So the honest truth is that I haven't made a whole hell of a lot of progress, and I'm going to get back on that bandwagon right away and start calling more leads and et cetera. So anybody else have anything to report or need any help or want anything from the group? Larry, I know you just got some ROD.
You know what? If I call him during the day, I barely get a hold of anybody. But the best time for me to call him is the weekend, and so I've been doing those more on the weekends. I've couple things for me. I paid to have a blog made from somebody through Ray Higdon, but it's been months, and I thought I needed to do stuff that I didn't know how to do. And I finally got stuff. I should have it stuff in action within the last 3 days, and I should have it. I should have it done within a week, which was. And you know what? I don't know what I was honored as saying, but they said a year from now you wish you had started today, and it was resonating with me, and And then in November, for solo ads, I saw a guy that. He was on that site, and I had some luck with him in my other business, my Remarkable Mobile business. And he does more on his own. He's got his own site because it's cheaper. And I bought 1,000 clicks from him. And the first 300, he came back and he said, "Don't send me any more Remarkable Mobile stuff because it doesn't resonate with my people." And so I haven't done anything with him. But yesterday I negotiated with him. I've got 700 left. I'm doing stuff for MLSP in 3 separate solo ad mailings. It might even be 5.
Okay.
So I would rather it be 5.
Well, let us know how that goes.
I will.
I did that one solo ad with 50 clicks, and I didn't get anything out of it. But I mean, I got some leads out of it, but no sales. I called everybody I could, everybody I had phone numbers for.
Did you watch the training last night?
Which one?
The MLSP one?
No.
You know what? Rick will tell you he was on there. Go back and because what this guy does with his customer interface was phenomenal. And sending emails out to him, and you can set it up. He gets 100 leads a day, and he sends emails out. He's got separate emails that he sends out, one for people with phone numbers and one for people without phone numbers. And he's now getting a 50% response off of his leads he gets in, which is pretty good.
Okay. Well, I'll be sure to do that. Bob and I were on a different webinar last night, so we had a conflict with the MLSP webinar. But I'll go back and get that out of the back office.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that was Mark LeBlanc. Is that his name?
Yeah, that was him. Yeah, he was fired up.
I missed part of it because that always conflicts with dinner time.
I thought his eyeballs were going to pop out of his head at one point. He was so excited.
He actually sent out the emails and got a response within, I think it was 10, 15 minutes. He got 2 or 3 responses. So it's a pretty good system he's got going. So he's a good
Wow.
man.
Yeah, that's neat. That's neat.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is what I've done. You know those leads that we weren't supposed to call?
Yes.
I decided to go the email route, and so I made up a really cute email. And so far I've sent it to 54 people, and I've had 1 response. And I offered MLSP, and I'm sort of in negotiations with him on MLSP.
Cool. That's the right direction.
But 1 out of 54, and I've got that sidekick, you know, that will tell me if the emails are opened.
Right.
And I had a really good open rate, but only 1 response.
Okay. So you took those magic response names and put them into your email list.
Well, I have not put them in my email list. I did them manually through Gmail.
Okay.
But I thought then the ones that I got response on, then I'll add them to my Aweber.
I actually started adding those to my Aweber list when I first started to get them, and I put about I'm going to say maybe 60 of them into the list, and I put them into my list where they get the initial video from me, and then they get a short series of emails, and I've only had 2 of them opt out. But
Not bad.
excuse me, but they also didn't buy anything yet either. So
Well, maybe I'll add a few more to Aweber then, and see what kind of response I get that way.
okay. Cool. Bob, you got anything to add? Sorry.
Okay.
Bobby, are you there? Or
Yes, are you talking to me, Len?
Well, is your name Bob?
I'm Bob. I am Bob.
Yeah.
I had some issues with my stuff. I'm working on it. I want to get it ready for the Motivation Manifesto.
Okay.
What was your question? What was the question, Len?
Well, we're just doing a little roundtable work session today, since we haven't done one in a couple of weeks, about how we're all doing and getting ready to go to Live the Dream and get on stage VL1 at least by Live the Dream, and who's making progress and what people are doing. But you're not working on that right now, are you?
I'm really not marketing that right now.
MLSP, yeah.
No.
Okay.
I'm still in it, but I'm just not marketing it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What are you marketing?
Well, I'm marketing my primary, which is we're replacing 401k plans, and I'm with another company right now as well.
Okay. So what's this thing I saw with you and Robert Hollis tomorrow on Google?
Yes, I'm doing an interview with him tomorrow at 10 o'clock in the morning. I posted on my wall, so yeah, I just found out today that I'm going to interview him, so that's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just found out this morning, so I just posted a few minutes ago. I'm super excited about it. Super excited. I gotta make sure my camera's working.
Wait, guys! I can't believe it. Guess who's on?
Jackson.
Craig?
Craig.
Craig?
Craig
Oh, awesome.
Here, Craig.
Kassler is on. At least it says he's on. I just tried to bring him across. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if he ends up over here. I just clicked on the green button that said it was Craig Kassler.
Larry? Larry?
Yes.
Training I did on that service that makes the numbers live. But I think I sent it on your fan page, so check and see.
Okay, I'll check it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Craig, my man.
Hello.
Hi,
Oh,
Craig. You okay?
Yeah, I've had some health issues. I've been in and out of the hospital for a few weeks.
Oh, we've been worried sick about you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Anything you want to talk about? Of course, we're live and broadcasting right now, so this may not be an appropriate time.
Yeah, probably not right now. I
Okay.
just got out of hospital yesterday morning. Not back up to par yet.
Well, we sure are glad to see you. I tell you, you had us nervous here. You look
Yes, you did.
you look tired.
Yeah.
Hey, Larry, I'll just toss this out there, and I don't know if it's going to do you any good or not. Actually, Bob challenged me a week ago. I told him that I could start from scratch and put up a website and have a first blog post up in 45 minutes. I'm going to prove that at 5 o'clock today on Profit with Len. I'm going to build a website before your very eyes. It's going to be a simple one, but I'm going to go through the essential steps of putting up your first blog post. And then next week I'm going to finish it. And I don't know how far we'll get into it tonight. I know we'll get at least to the first blog post. Anybody can do it. And it's going to cost next to nothing to do. So it'll be simple, but when I'm done, by the end of a week and a half, or next week, it will have banners, videos, pictures, and it'll be a functional blog. I don't know if it helped you or not.
You know, it would. I'm definitely interested in it.
Hey, are you going to use the optimized press for that?
I'm not going to use Optimized Press because I'm going to show people how to do it basically for free.
Okay.
An Optimized Press is an upgrade, and either $100 or $130. I don't remember what it is. And I'm not going to try to train on Optimized Press tonight.
Okay, so you're going to use a free template then.
I'm going to use I forget which theme it is.
Legally.
It's one of the simpler themes that only supports a couple different kinds of pages, and it's really easy to teach people how to get started and has all the essential elements of building a blog.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't know if it helps or not. I mean, basically, we're going to start at I'm going to assume that the people, because I'm filming these, and I'm going to assume the person starting has nothing. You don't have a domain name. We start by figuring out how to get a domain name, how to get it hosted, how to get WordPress loaded onto it, and then how to make your first blog. And depending on how far we get tonight, we'll look at how to upload videos, how to upload pictures, how to put up a banner, how to put in different themes, how to bring in plugins, etc. So that'll be tonight.
Can we? You know what? That's great. It's funny. I might have to go with it. My daughter was just here. It's just coming back. She's in med school. So, but yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay. Well, and it'll be excuse me. It'll be recorded.
Okay, good.
Couldn't remember that magic word. It'll be recorded and available. So
That is a big word.
yeah. But I've already actually got one recorded. I've got to figure out how to do this. But I decided rather than play the recordings tonight, I'm actually going to do it live.
Okay, sounds good to me.
There's a lot of risk in doing it live, but I think people learn more too if they really see you walking through the steps instead of telling you that you can walk through the steps.
You know, it's funny when Rick and I did that training Tuesday. Before that, I was nervous and stuff, and it was a group of 4 or 5 of us that were all friends. But you know what? Once we got into it, maybe I didn't cover everything as slowly as I'd like to, but once we got into it, it felt natural. You know, I liked it.
Yeah. Great.
That's why I said I get a lot from you guys and everybody here and all these hangouts and stuff like that, and we need to do more. Hey, it's nice camera you got there, Bob. I like it.
What?
I can see you.
I was up there. Wasn't I up there for a while though?
No, there's a little picture of a camera on your face, or close to your face.
Oh, really?
Don't
Yeah.
worry about it.
Jackson, good morning.
Hey, Lynn, how are you?
I am absolutely marvelous, hunky-dory, wonderful, and fine. How are you?
I absolutely the same. I'll go with all that.
Oh, okay. We're just having we're just having a little work session here today, Jackson. We've all been getting together once in a couple weeks on Thursday, and sort of trying to help each other, support each other, encourage each other, cheer each other on, and get everybody on stage and live the dream. At least everybody who wants to be on stage and live the dream.
Even
So-
people that don't want, let's bring them up there too.
Yeah. So we were just running through the group and just, seeing where everybody's at, seeing what if anything we can do to help each other.
What have you been
Right
up?
on, right on.
What have you been up to, Jackson?
What's that, Chris?
What have you been up to?
Well, aside of smashing my foot and falling on the ground, everything's groovy with me.
Well, I know about that.
I know, right? It's so much better today, though. But anyways, go right ahead. I'm fantastic.
No, I mean, what have you been doing for your? Have you been working on MLSP stuff at all?
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, with me, it's really I've got leads coming in for my primary via a funnelizer and an ad that I'm working on Craigslist, and I'm working on a couple of different funnels on 2 different products. One product that's my own, another product that's not my own, but yeah, things are the funnelizer and the CRM, great stuff to talk about, but when you really start utilizing that, it's amazing. It's awesome. But yeah, that's what I'm up to.
Were you on Mark LeBlanc's call last night?
No, briefly I was, but then I had to go. I got a call, so. But no, I'm going to watch the replay of that. I definitely want to watch it.
Yeah, I'll get to the meat because he did the meat while I was at dinner. And Jackson could actually do some training on Craigslist for us.
Yeah, I'd like to hear that.
Yeah,
Or
is
see
that right?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Hi, Doug. The important thing about Craigslist is to remember, you gotta. Well, we all hear Diane say this and a lot of other people saying it, and we know it's true. Marketers ruin everything. You guys have heard that adage, and Craigslist is certainly one of those areas, and it's a very effective area. So if you use it wisely and credibly, you can get some good stuff done. And there's some people going about it different ways, but the bottom line is this: the way that I set it up so that it would be ethical, and so that because if you go in there and you start putting your business opportunity inside of the regular employment, they're gonna flag you, and eventually they're gonna kank your account. That's one thing that can happen. The other thing that can happen is you're basically, giving online marketers a bad name. And yes, there's plenty of people out there doing it, but there's a better way to do it. And
Well, don't give
really,
the training now. Put together a training.
what's that?
I say don't give the training now. Put together something.
Oh, well, I'm just going to say one thing real quick on it, and that is just go in there and go in there and put the just basically put your I did it in such a way that I'm really looking for somebody to pay them per hour to do something for me. However, I'm only looking for one person. They don't know that. And that person I found, and so I give people... Anyways, you're right. I won't give it all right now, but the bottom line is be ethical when you're doing that, and the response is a lot better, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter where you get your leads or how many leads you get. You still got to talk to them on the telephone to make them a customer.
So Jackson,
Sure.
what are you doing next Tuesday at 11:30?
Is it lunch with Lynn and a training on Craigslist?
Yeah.
Yay.
Okay.
I mean, are you available? Are you available? Is that too short of a
I'd love
notice?
to. I'd love to, man.
Cool. Cool. You're on.
Okay.
And Tuesday's a better day for us, and the reason is we don't have a hard stop. Today we have a hard stop because of the Motivation Manifesto right after this.
Yeah.
You know, we only got a few more minutes here to go. So anyhow.
See,
Jack-
Craig, I'm drinking my juice.
Jackson, look in the Lunch with Lynn group. Lynn just put in the training from Tuesday, which was Rick and Larry, and it's excellent on your YouTube channel, and it's excellent if you want to see how to boost up your.
Oh, heck yeah. I will check that out.
Craig, are you in the mood to chat a little bit, or are you just sort of hanging on for the first day back?
I'm just kind of hanging on right now.
Okay.
Jackson called me right before the what we got on the webinar here.
Okay. Cool. Well, it's sure good to see you back. Sure.
Thanks.
Absolutely.
I'll have a little more energy next time I'm on, I think.
All righty. Well, that's okay, buddy. We're just glad to see you.
Yeah, we're just happy to see you.
Amen.
Yeah.
Had us worried, buddy. Had us worried.
Yeah. Don't do that.
No, yeah, don't do that.
Hey, look at this. I'm surrounded by these gorgeous men. How come I'm so lucky?
So we only got a couple more minutes here, and I'm going to put a vote on. I'm going to recommend that we change the name of this from Lunch with Len to Tacos with Chris.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
I like that.
All in
Now, is
favor?
it tacos every day, or is it just 2 days a week she has tacos?
How about crunchy tacos with Chris?
Chris, if you put up your picture, we can't see your face. I hope you're laughing.
She's laughing. Oh, that was good, Lynn.
I'm definitely laughing.
Rick, are you working on NLSP stuff, or what are you up to, buddy?
Well, I'm actually just rejoined MLSP, so I'm going through the back office right now,
Okay.
and I just re-upped on my. Sorry, I just re-upped in another company, so right now I'm in the process of getting a bunch of videos done and getting ready to load them up and putting them on my blog. But as far as getting any leads, I'm still in the training process.
Okay. Well, what we're doing here is not every Thursday. Sometimes we have an interruption in it, but basically almost every Thursday, this group is sort of masterminding together to try to see what we can do to help people. And the goal is to get everybody on stage at Live the Dream. So that means get everybody to L 10 points. Minimum. And so if we can do, whatever we can do to help you, to support you, we don't know what we can do for each other. That's why we're meeting every Thursday or so, just chatting about it and getting ideas for the
I appreciate that. I'm definitely gonna keep my Thursdays open for this.
Cool, alrighty. And keep it short on Thursday because we have the Motivation Manifesto Mastermind right after. We cut it off at 9 noon, and some of us go on to the next webinar.
Yeah, I saw it in my email, but I'm in the process of going to make some on this today's.
We got a lot of echo coming from you. I couldn't understand you. I don't know if anybody else could.
I said that I've seen that in my email, but I'm going to make some lunch right now, so I'll probably miss that.
Okay, that's fine. Attendance is not mandatory.
It won't go against my grade, right?
Anybody else have anything to offer? We're gonna move on. Okay. I'm gonna make a commitment, Larry, and Chris, you're working on the ROD leads too. So I'm gonna make a commitment that I'm gonna get all 100 of my leads called at least one time through the past before we meet again, and report back on the progress I'm making there.
Okay.
Chris, how about you? Can you get that done?
Yes, I'll commit.
Or do you want to? Is that something you want to pursue? Do you want to pursue those?
Yeah, I've got them. I might as well pursue them.
So okay. So we're putting a little pact on the table here that we're all going to call the 100 leads. I'm about 15 or 20 into the list, and I agree with you, Larry. The weekend is the best time. That's a lot of times during the week. I get distracted, but Friday afternoon, Saturday, those are the times. And Sunday, the list and calling. So I'll get them done before this weekend is over.
Sounds good to me. I'll do it too. I'll finish them up this weekend, starting later tomorrow afternoon.
Cool. Okay, great. So then we'll at least be able to report back how that went and whether we want to continue that process.
Okay, sounds great to me.
Alrighty then.
All right, we'll see you over on the manifesto.
High noon.
High noon. No, noon.
Sounds-
15.
12:15.
Going well. No, but I shut this one off so that I can reboot my computer, clear out my cache, because otherwise we get the Google Hang-Up screwed up.
Google Hang 'em.
Remember, if I start the next hang-up too soon, Google doesn't know that the old one was stopped. And we had this happen one time where people were going into the wrong hangout even though we had shut it down. They were trying to get over to the Motivation Manifesto, and Google was sending them to lunch with Len. So I got to shut down my computer, clear out the cache, clear out the memory, and restart it.
You know, real quick before we get off, I just want to let you know that this week I've had 32 extra views on my videos on YouTube. So and I know I've got five leads from it. So I'm pumped.
That is awesome. That is awesome.
Thank you.
I have to admit that I have yet to go back and re-watch and implement some of the steps in that training, but I will be doing that. Because of my webinar tonight at 5 o'clock, I had to do a fair amount of prep this week, and that's my excuse. I'm defending my excuse.
There you go.
But anyhow, I'll see you guys later. I'm going to shut it down and go get the next one ready to go.
All right.
See ya.
Bye.
Right on.
Have a
Take
good
care,
one.
everybody.
Thanks for showing.
Good
Thanks
stuff.
for coming over, Jackson.